Hello, welcome once again to Exponential online math class. In this video, we are going to discuss the derivative of exponential functions. So these are exponents, powers, and we want to discuss how to find the derivative of functions like this. Kindly hit the red button to subscribe to my channel. It gives you notification whenever a new video is uploaded. So starting with the first question, where we have that y is exponent 2x, that is e raised to the power of 2x. So for number, now let us say that u is equivalent to 2x, for instance. So let us represent this power 2x with u. If u is 2x, it means that y is now equal to e power of u, because u is now representing 2x. So let us find du dx and find dy du. Then we apply chain rule to get the derivative. So du dx, du over dx will give us, when I differentiate 2x, I'm getting a 2. Let us find dy du. So dy du will give me just e power of u, because the derivative of this exponential function is still the same thing. Now, but dy dx, which is the chain rule, is the same thing as du dx multiplying dy over du. That is the product of these two derivatives. So hence, dy over dx will now be 2 multiplying e to the power of u. So have 2 e power of u, because when 2 multiplies this is what I'm going to get. But we shouldn't stop here, because in the beginning we said that u is 2 power of x. So this point where I'm seeing u, I will now plug in back my 2 power of x. Therefore, dy over dx will now be 2e to the power of 2x. This is just the derivative of this given function. So let's get the second one. Number 2, we have y equals e to the power of minus 3x plus 1. So as usual, I can say let the power be equivalent to u, which is minus 3x plus 1. That's my power. It's equivalent to u. Hence, if everything here is u, it implies that y is equal to e power of u, because all these things are now u. Let's now get du dx. Du over dx will give me, if I differentiate minus 3x, I'll get minus 3. If I differentiate 1, I will get 0. So no need. The derivative of this function is just minus 3. Also, dy du will give me just the same thing, because an exponent from the standard derivatives is still the same thing. Then chain rule, dy dx, which is du dx multiplying dy du, is just these two products. So finally, dy over dx will now be, du dx gave me minus 3, multiplying dy du, which is eu. This is what it will give me, minus 3 e power of u. But initially, we said that u is minus 3x plus 1. Therefore, dy dx will give me minus 3e. Seeing u, I'll plug in minus 3x plus 1. This is also the derivative of the second function. So let's take the third one. Where we have, here we are giving y equals e to the power of sine 4x. As usual, let us let the power be equivalent to u. So u is now sine 4x. If u is sine 4x, we have that y is equivalent to e power of u. So I'll get du dx. If you have watched my video on trigonometric differentiation, you will see that to differentiate this, it is just du dx. To differentiate this sine 4x, it will just give me 4 cos 4x, because if you differentiate this term here, 4x, you are getting 4. I differentiate sine x, I'm getting cos x. So this will turn into 4 cos 4x. That is the derivative of this. Differentiate the 4x here is just 4 multiplying cos 4x because sine changes to cos in the standard derivative. If you just watch my video on trigonometric differentiation, it will help you to understand this properly. Then that is my du dx. Then you still get dy du. Dy du will give me the same thing. When I differentiate e power of u, I will still get e power of u. Then we'll apply chain rule. Dy dx is just du dx multiplying dy du. So dy over dx will give me du dx is 4 cos 4x multiplying dy du. Dy du is e to the power of u. But initially we said that u is equivalent to sine 4x. So seeing u here, I will put sine 4x. Therefore, dy over dx equals 4 cos 4x e. Seeing u, I will now put sine 4x. Sine 4x. This is just the derivative of the given function y equals e sine 4x. So it gave us 4 cos 4x e, or exponent sine 4x. So if you enjoyed what you've watched, kindly hit the red button to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified whenever new videos are uploaded. Thank you for your audience.